bicycle is a really wonderful product. It's got many purposes. Of course, you've got the traditional transportation, and if you're like me and you enjoy recreation, it can be used for fun, but it can also be used for educational purposes. Do you know how? I'll tell you in a second. Follow me. I am Alana. I was born profoundly deaf, but that sure didn't stop me from trying new adventures. I love exploring the great outdoors, braving new activities, and trying delicious vegetarian foods. Through this program, I am learning more and more about cherishing and protecting our Earth. Now, follow me. School, and I've been told there's a mystery celebrity here, so let's go find out who it is. Follow me. Come on. Ah, Mr. Stanley! Hello. Thank you so much for meeting us.
Welcome.
And say hi to Follow Alana program.
Hi everybody, welcome. I'm going to show you the school today.
Yes, please.
You see, this is Journey's
Beautiful.
uniform. Be the change. Yes.
Wonderful. I like that.
Let me show you the school. Right.
Hi.
Please come in.
Follow us.
Yes.
Wow.
See, this is the campus for the classroom, and the other one is the dormitory. You can tell which one is for the female and which one for the boys.
I'm guessing pink.
Yeah,
Pink
right.
for girls,
Right.
blue
Yes,
for boys.
Yeah.
What was your reason for wanting to support this specific group of people?
I believe, Taidong is the most remote location of Taiwan, okay? And the gap between the rich and poor is really pulling apart very well.
Yes.
So what we really need to do is how to help the underprivileged area to raise up, to build up their confidence. Not really just helping them, but most importantly is build up their confidence.
Absolutely.
We create a student centers, and divide and safe learnings and environment based on them.
And can I ask why it's all pink? Is there a reason? Or
Yes. Different gray, they have different color. Because as they grow up, they become much more mature. But when this is grade 2. So grade 2 is warm color. You have to let them live in a very warm environment.
That's very thoughtful.
Yeah, that's right. And you can see as you move down, the colors start to, this is the grade 1. Again, it's called,
Wow, you do everything in 5 years.
Yes. Well, what I have just shown you is a elementary school.
Yeah.
They go all the way from grade 7, eventually go to the grade 12. Yeah.
But this is an elementary school all the way to grade 12 school?
Exactly.
Wow.
We also believe it is important. I mean, they are living in the nature, they should close to the nature. Yeah. So we give them different challenge. Then grade 8, they have to learn biking. Everybody have to learn how to bike.
Right.
Because we believe young people need challenge today. They
Absolutely.
need to really determine about their future. Before they can determine their future, they have to really challenge, take up the challenge.
Absolutely. I wish I had one of those challenges in my school. We never had biking, kayaking. I mean, biking sounds really exciting. It's really cool.
If you really like biking,
I do.
I think we just have a program today.
Right now?
Yes, but it's not biking, it's fixing the bike. If you're prepared to do that.
I never learned that either.
Well, that's a condition. I will make sure that the instructor will let you learn how to fix a bike. Then we can go on a bike ride. Yes, let's go. Yes.
Let's join.
Go? Let's do it.
Go. Follow it.
所以我们出去骑车的时候，可能会碰到一些状况。所以今天我们在这边一定要学会如何排除障碍。所以我们平常最容易碰到的障碍是什么？ 绕链爆胎，对不对？好，我们等会就来处理这2件事情。链条是我们传动我们车子最重要的部分，对不对？好。然后如果我把链条，整个这样弄出来 ，OK， 那你这时候骑的时候，你就一定是卡住的，对不对？那这时候我们要排除的，请注意第一个动作，把你变速这里往前拨，你看链条是不是就松掉了 ？OK， 松掉之后，你只要把链条放上去。所以现在每个人到你的车子那边，我帮你们把链条弄掉，请你们把它修好 ，OK？
我会。
你会，我要帮你弄难一点哦。
I am headed on a biking journey with a group of young students along a trail by the ocean. But before I get out there, I have to learn proper bicycle maintenance. Ow! 可以吗
OK， 哇，Alana 很厉害哦。
好吧。
我们出去有可能会爆胎，对不对？我们先做第一个动作是把前后轮拆掉。
Before I actually begin my biking adventure, Stanley wants to make sure that I know how to repair the bike entirely. As you can see, I'm definitely getting my hands dirty a lot on the show. And to be honest, they're speaking in Chinese, so I have no idea how to repair the bike. But thankfully, I have this sweet little girl helping me today, so I can pretend I know what I'm doing. You guys? Help me? You're gonna help me today?
Yes.
Okay, good. Yay! That means it's working, right? Okay.
Okay.
Good. Look at that. A hand. Woo. I just finished the bicycle repair class, and look, Kang, what a hay show, and my dirty t-shirt. I can now call myself a bicycle repair woman. Now that we've completed our bike to the best of our abilities, we will go biking tomorrow, and I feel a lot more confident and reassured should something happen tomorrow on the path. We'll go biking with Mr. Stanley and his students tomorrow. This is Jialu Line Recreation Area. Looking around, you'll see lots of giant art-like structures made from driftwood. From the recreation area, there is an unimpeded view of the resplendent shoreline. Under the deep blue sky, looking out across the open ocean, there's a strong sense of space and freedom here.
This is one of the artist's home. Okay, let's stop here.
Is this whole area a sugar factory?
That's right, the whole thing. And now it's like a village for the artist. Yeah.
Why did they decide to change it into a village?
I think it used to be like abandoned. The sugar factory is no longer needed.
Yes.
But now they converted into let the artist resident here. So then you can have some more visitors come.
That's so cool.
This particular artist, his work have a lot of meaning. You see, this is an old soldier. And you know, this is a Japanese, soldier, they have these clothes
Yes.
to protect their neck.
it's very different from the art I've seen in the past because it's a lot more raw. It's very honest reflection of his frustrations with what happened in the past. And you can see in his artwork, he's not being polite, he's not being gentle, he's very literal with how he feels. You can see on the face of one of the statues, they have a sad face for being forced to go to war. You see the hand, which is really brutal in showing the stabbing through the hand. You can see it's a very honest reflection of his work, and it's also kind of beautiful because he was able to take something that was abandoned and turn it into a place that he could use to express his emotion about what happened to his past, and it came together as a beautiful creation of an art studio.
This is an interesting place to visit.
This is some more.
Yep. Let me park here.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Yes. Anybody here? Hello.
Ni hao.
Hi.
Hello.
嗨，进来。来，我帮你介绍，进来过来。我介绍。
是雅文，也可以叫我 Alana。
Alana, yes。
谢谢你。
谢谢。
谢谢。
来，坐。
谢谢你们，谢谢你们。
所以现在有30几个人。
39，应该是严格说起来是41。
You know, this village used to have they find no job, and now suddenly you can create opportunity for everybody.
刚开始婆婆们可能不是这么的会勾，但刚开始一定是要教他们很多东西，不是速成的，马上就会，他要给他们时间，所以婆婆们可能平常就是在工作的时候，就是到田里没有办法拿这些钩针跟线，他们除了就是休息的时候，所以他们不是全职在做这样的包包。我一直希望是将来你可能来隆昌村，你可能不只是看到一间棉麻屋，你可能看到的是去婆婆他们家，婆婆在家里的走廊在钩，可能以后你就直接到他们家去跟他购买。其实我最大的用意是这样。
Miss Long, let me come in here and take a look at what they're making. Let's see if I can learn a little something, then maybe go home and make one myself. 好吗？
哦，对，再
不是
来，
太大，
对，不要那长，
所以我的不好吗？
是练习嘛，
还好，马马虎虎。
是练习。
好小啊，好小。Can you see I'm trying to poke in the hole? 哪里？
你几岁？你几岁？
How old are you?
我比你大，
不对，所以我跟你讲哦，这个很小。
我比你大，我是3。
我跟你讲，这个很小，跟你一样很小啊。
And if you also pay attention to some of these women, they are insanely fast. I'm kind of blown away by it, really.
哦哎哟呀，哦哎呀呀，哦哎呀，哎呀哎呀，哦因嘿呀，哦因嘿呀，哎呀，哎呀，哦哎呀，哦哎呀，哦哎呀，哎呀。
finally brought me to a studio and introduced me to a really interesting artist, Paul. He came to Taitung a few years ago and decided to live here. From his place, there is a beautiful view of the Pacific coastline.
因为我跟我太太很喜欢海，我们就一直想说找一块地，可以盖一个小小的 studio， 有时候来创作一下啊。我从20几岁大学毕业到巴黎，后来到纽约，几乎都是阴阴暗暗，黑色、灰色、白色，然后搬回来台湾是差不多18年前，也是顶多是很深的咖啡色。那搬到台东以后，就突然心情放开了，不一样，慢慢的跑出来颜色，慢慢心情放轻松，这都是除了年龄以外，这还是大环境给我的影响。我15岁就决定说，这一辈子要走艺术这一条路，要当艺术家。我想最重要的是，即使我从这么年轻就想要当艺术家，那这样长时间走来，我想坚持还是非常重要啊。
Perseverance is one of life's greatest virtues, and there is no better way to instill these values into the younger generation than to challenge and push them to their limits. And that is exactly what Stanley is doing on these biking treks. Oh, look at the bridge!
It's nice, yes. Well, you have done halfway.
This is halfway!
Yeah, you still got halfway to go. Wow, no problem.
Wow,
yeah, we have at least finished half of it, right?
Wow, your students are so strong.
Yeah, they are very
So
good. They're really good.
The rocks are huge
Oh
down
yeah,
here.
it's all coming from the mountains.
Wow.
Yeah. Yes.
It's a beautiful scenery, beautiful
It is,
environment
exactly.
too.
And it's been nicely preserved without.
It is
yeah.
very nice.
This
And
is the old bridge. It was built during the Japanese time.
That's what I was going to ask, because it looks a bit older, but
Yeah.
still really strong. The
You can
design.
see the bridge was two different structure.
Yes.
On one side and on the other side,
Yes,
because of
you see the
river
arch.
have to flow through, so they need the
Ah,
arch. Yeah.
very
But the other
clever.
side, they are more solidly protected.
Did the Japanese do that?
That was Japanese time, and then of course, the Chinese government, the Taiwanese government, when we take it over, we restore them.
Yes.
So now this bridge was preserved, and no car is allowed to drive through.
Really?
Now. So there is a new bridge on the other side.
Wow. It is time for us to head back. These kids have been great, full of energy and enthusiasm. I am so grateful to be a part of their experience. At such a young age, they are really getting a valuable and unique school experience.
Elena, it's been a long day.
It's been a long day, but we did a great job.
Wow,
I'm really proud of
wonderful.
us, too.
I think so. I think so. For me, I mean, I'm old man now. You know, you can do it.
I think that's the longest I've ever biked at one
Is that
time,
right?
but it was
Is that right?
beautiful.
It is-
Taitung
it
is
is
so
nice.
beautiful.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I'm going to give you a treat. This is why I'm taking you here.
Yes, I was wondering. It's a beautiful place. Can you tell me a
Yes.
bit about this store?
You know,
this restaurant?
The whole structure was done in the Japanese time. It was like a dormitory for the Japanese.
Oh,
officers
really?
before.
This was a dorm.
Yes.
I didn't
yes.
know
So
that.
They renovated.
Yeah.
And then the most interesting story is I used to help a tribe called Bishilian. So these two young gentlemen is now coming back to their hometown.
Okay.
And they start up their own business now.
Is that what this is?
This is what it is. I'm going to take these two young boys to join us to have a look.
Yeah, I would love to meet.
This is Zhiwei.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Oh, nice to meet you. Well, sure, Alana. I'm Alana. Nice to meet you. It's a Shinnyman.
You know, they doing some amazing job to
Really?
with the noodles. 如果我让他 来跟你学一下，你可以教他吗？
好，可以啊。
哇，
不会吗？
啊，试试看啦。
I would love to learn. 这个可以吗？前边不要吗？
这样差不多。
是披萨对不对？好，站起来。
你来甩。好。
你看她的比我的漂亮好多啊！
有吗？
她的 head is a circle, mine is an egg. 我的是蛋。
哦，
还有蛋，我还有多的蛋呢。
变成一个蛋吗？
好。Careful.
然后我们要小力一点。
哦，对不起。
要小力一点。
我还没有完。
对他很温柔。
哇，好，这是宝贝啊，宝贝啊。He's telling me this is the most difficult part of the whole process of making noodles, is checking to make sure that everything is rolled out really, really evenly. They have to cut it in the right measurement now so people can actually enjoy normal length noodles. Although I would secretly love the super long noodles so I could pick it up and eat it this way.
我们看这样面粉，
好。
面条这样。
Oh, wow. Take a deep breath and go. 有吗？
好，看一下，这样就有点扁了。
太小。
对，太小。
So I did it too quick.
要很平均，没有办法很平均。
You won't cut yourself.
所以手要移开，不然你脚要
哇，
手要就切快一点。就是每一条都要很平均。
He cut a bunch of noodles together, and I'm looking at it up close, and they look the same. They look the same length. They look the same size in terms of cutting. I mean, this is a work of art right here. It's a work of art. It's beautiful. Wow. And that's a really great idea because I think everyone who's completed a challenge, these stories about determination and overcoming challenges, I think everyone can relate to an example, and then just directly telling them you're actually using examples to demonstrate why it's so important to have confidence. High five! Woo! Let's go fighting! Go!
你是阿莲吗？
我喜欢吃 banana。
哦，我是美雅。
美雅。
哎。